Cancer. Happy Thanksgiving. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've really fucking bowled me over. Like, if you look at the views on the videos for the cancer videos for the past 2 weeks, you guys have shown up every single time. So thank you so much for your support of Born Without Boundaries. I can't, like, it's revolutionized the cancer showing, like the cancer support here has been completely like expanded and grown, and I'm extremely grateful to you all. Just know that there's a new Cancerian video that comes out every single Friday, so please remember to subscribe and also get your notifications. Click that bell to get notified, because I'll keep them coming for you. I'll keep them coming. Cancer, I felt, because I definitely want you to go to Vimeo, even if you don't normally go to the extended. Go to Vimeo, because you'll be able to see my astrological forecast for this week. The moon is doing a lot of work. It's in very precarious positions. But what I mean by precarious, I really do mean important positions. And since we are ruled by the moon, understand that puts us into really interesting situations. Those situations are predominantly sort of being the go-between, being the conduit of healing for many different occurrences that are going to be going on around us, kind of linking one to another that maybe they weren't able to resolve it themselves. But it's emotionally, because both Venus and Mercury is in Scorpio now, it is almost like the moon bringing up all of those things that need to be confronted, but giving it the stability and the kind of the illumination to be able to bring it out into the open, and finally the courage to confront it. So don't be surprised if in the middle of a lot of stuff this week, especially it's Thanksgiving, right? The family's over, etc., etc. Don't be surprised if you're kind of the conduit to peace and resolution, and you're like the elected moderator. You probably in some ways are like sitting there like, dude, I'm already that. Really expect to be that. But here's the happy news. Don't expect to do it alone. There is a beautiful awakening that's happening deep inside of you and deep inside of everybody around you. An appreciation for you that perhaps has not been there before. And that is going to illuminate the people's senses to you and toward what you do. Finally, some recognition will be beautiful, but also a sense of connection that you've needed. So soulmate comes up when love is a major player. Finally being loved, finally finding connection, meeting that person that maybe you thought you'd never meet, meeting that person, reconnecting with your spouse or your loved one. Just a sense of the connection and love and romance being a very dominant theme this week. But the real thing, not something that you created in your head or something that you tried to make or that you're trying to. No, this is almost that time or that moment when the universe takes over and guides you into the right hands, and it's at that beautiful time when you're actually able to trust those correct hands and just allow yourself to be guided and moved by the universe and where it's pushing you. There's a lot of resolution here, getting old stuff out, letting old stuff be done, but also just resolution in terms of who is it, who are they, when are they going to come, when are they going to love me, who is it going to be. You're going through a change, you're going through a transition, and the veil is essentially coming off and being dropped away, and essentially there's a big reveal that's going to be here. It could very well be coming through creativity or something that you are, it's like connectivity in your heart, and your inspiration is connecting you to this right person, and things are definitely changing now. It's not going to be the same as it used to be. Life moves on, life continues, and things resolve. And when I say things, I mean any of those things that have kept you from really wanting maybe to be in a relationship or be with somebody or trust somebody. Or if this isn't about love and romance for you, I would really be surprised. But if it's not, it's a sense of anything that maybe you had like a block, like a creative block. That block is going to be removed. So what I'm saying is wherever those blocks were in your life, those blocks are going to be removed. So the resolution is almost like the resolution that you're conducting for everybody else is almost a catharsis for yourself. And it's going to be like you unblocking your clogs while you're unblocking everybody else's. Is almost like that's that Saturnian energy and it's positioned to the moon right now. It's going to be hard work, but it's you working for others. And essentially while you work for others, it's like you earn the brownie points for yourself. And you're not doing this intentionally. This is like a soul purpose, soul life, soul chain. This is kind of just like, hold on. This is kind of like just like because you're trusting things and going with the flow and serving your purpose, it's almost like the universe is like, okay, and now we love you too. There's a steady flow that's opening up. It's like literally like I know, dude, this is my sick sense of humor, but I just saw that Drano commercial, the clog being undone. That's kind of what it's happening. And it's almost like it's happening because of your energy. It's almost like as you unclog everybody else, you're really unclogging yourself too. But if you had focused on unclogging yourself too, ultimately Cancer, you would not have been able to do that. It would have been too emotional, but it's almost like it gives you an emotional objectivity to get things done for everybody involved, including yourself. There's some definite breakthrough here when it comes to love and romance. So for those of you who have been blocked or have been single or solo or kind of have maybe felt dissatisfaction or some sort of block, even in a loving relationship, that's about to be removed. The change is about to come. Why do I know this? Okay, because I'm staring at the fucking cards. That's why I know this. A win-win outcome is forecast. This is Libran energy, so it has to deal with the house of partnerships. Seriously, go watch my astrological forecast over on Vimeo, because it kind of like goes into essentially a lot is happening in the 7th house. So it's almost like any kind of emotional blocks that have, maybe things that you've been doing or work in your life, working too much, striving toward like too much focus on a career, et cetera, that's been blocking partnership or causing tension in the partnership. Ultimately, that block is about to be removed. There's this beautiful exhale that allows you to inhale something completely new. Surrender to the divine is just like serving your purpose, and your hard work is paying off. It's like in serving your purpose and working hard and trusting where the flow is taking you. Ultimately, Cancerians, this is what's leading you to the breakthrough in partnership that you've really desired. And when this card comes up, it's going to be an equal partner. It's going to be somebody who loves you as much as you love them. It's going to be a healthy relationship because both parties, both sides are as committed. It's just this breakthrough that comes. It's just this breakthrough. Hold on. It's just this breakthrough that comes through not questioning. Not getting stuck in our heads and being like, well, basically getting stuck in our heads and saying, if I don't behave like this, then I'm not worthy. But I am worthy. And I don't have to behave like this. And in other words, if I have to be this in order to deserve this person's love. No, I have to be me in order to deserve this person's love. And ultimately is like, as you help others find that, you're also helping yourself like wake up and realize, holy shit, I'm healing myself as I heal others. And you're going to get a real big surprise. I'm just saying, root chakra here is being very grounded. And this is telling me it's actually happening not just in concept, not just in mind, not just in your hopes or your dreams or your fantasies. No. this is actually happening in the 3D world. This has been rooted. This has been terrestrial. This has been your feet firmly planted. This is actually somebody that you're going to meet. This is actually an opportunity that is really coming to you. This is that moment where it breaks through and ultimately comes, and there's balance. It's like this is cosmic balance. It's a balancing out. First of all, balancing out internally, right? Balancing out of yourself, and with that balance or harmony, that vibration, it's like it's so interesting that you're not even really thinking about you this week so much as just sort of being a conduit to make everything else happen the way that it has to happen. And here comes this beautiful, like out of the blue, this like opportunity or person that how did this I don't want to describe it because I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's going to be that kind of moment that it's just going to make you realize, holy shit, they like me. They really, really like me. You know what I'm saying? They actually, I haven't been ignored this whole time. I haven't been, underappreciated this whole time. It may have felt like it, but ultimately that's not really what was happening. Balanced forces, things are equalizing. Really tangible things are equalizing. There's also a sense of feeling that stability, almost like recognizing in yourself, holy fuck, I must be doing a lot better than all these other people. That I must be doing a lot of better than I realized, because I'm better off than most of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am doing really well. And so there's this like appreciation and strength in yourself and happiness about your life. So bam, that's where you're rooted, but you're also rewarded with this opportunity. I'm not going to stop showing him to you because he's handsome as fuck, but it's sort of like a real breakthrough here. A real breakthrough. This is a very hopeful woman. This is maybe you're representing your hopes and your dreams and everything that you've ever wanted. It could also be a female that you're attracted to, somebody that's very tender and gentle and believes in her dreams. This is also a dream coming true, something that you've always sort of wanted, but ultimately that you've been worried about. There's been stress, there's been denial, there's been pain, there's just been a lot of suffering and sorrow that's been going on. It's a sense of being able to balance out that good with the bad and recognizing how they both serve in your life, and also find resolution in the balance between those two things. Honor the process, because the process you're about to become your butterfly, bitches. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And this is so beautiful in Scorpio season to be able to be at this point, realizing that, oh my God, I didn't lose. I wasn't held back. I actually, like, this is part of my process. It's almost like getting a recognition of like, why did you think you were losing? Why did you think you were being denied? You weren't. It's like finally you're recognizing that this was all part of the process of my becoming my higher, better self. And that's because all of a sudden now you can sit back and look at it from a distance as your higher self and realize, yeah, look at this. I was loved all along. It's almost like winning a fucking Oscar, but being more happy that more happy that all your friends from kindergarten are still around you. It's like I've come so far, and I had to do and accomplish, or this big thing had to happen to me for me to realize, wow, I wasn't starved of love. I wasn't underappreciated. People have actually cared about me this whole time. There is just that sense of that catharsis, if you will. Come back to your center. It's almost like rebirthing yourself, coming back to what's most important to you, which is probably, I don't mean to stereotype cancers, but friends, family, love, creating your home. So there's a sense of this could all be happening at home or around your home, around your domestic space, getting back to who you... getting back to who you are, getting back to the confidence about who you are. I think that sneeze happened at 333. That was really interesting. Feeling really grounded in everything that you are. But also it's been, do you understand? It's almost like it's been waiting to be born for a while, Cancerians, and now it's going to be born. Now it's going to be it. What is it? It's your it. What is it for you? That. Owl magic. I always read these cards, so have a listen. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. This is definitely clarity. It's also seeing through, it's like clarity. You're finally rewarded with clarity, seeing why something happened, seeing the truth of something, realizing that things aren't as bad as you thought that they were, getting resolution that needed to happen for a very long time. Just like getting clarity. I'm not gonna it's clarity is the big reward right now. Loon and intuitive, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. It's all of a sudden, out of the blue, there's going to be something revealed to you. And that is like, first of all, clarity of you becoming clear of, holy shit, I've been loved this whole time. But also a clarity of somebody, I think it's coming with somebody, like when you receive that appreciation from somebody else, all of a sudden you realize, holy crap, I've been loved this whole time. It's all of a sudden, bam, clarity that you needed. I'm getting my words all messed up because my neighbors are so loud. I'm so sorry. It's like all the kids are doing is screaming and yelling all day. Oh, it's irritating me. I know. Let's see. I'm getting into the spirit guide messages right now, Cancerians. Spirit guide messages for Cancerians. Something coming out in the past, which I'm not surprised. So this is short-sightedness in the past, looking too much into what's right in front of you and being all fucked up by it. Maybe financial difficulties, not being able to move forward or do the things that you wanted in your life. This is in the past, right? This is like, see the big picture, like always being, but it's upside down. So there's a sense of always being lost and kept from the truth because you're just seeing right here what's right in front of you, like like my pleasures, like what's making me happy. Am I happy? It's like it's somebody with something or somebody that's a very short-sighted. It could very well be you as well. So a very short-sightedness, not being able to expand and see outside of your own self, getting lost in your own bullshit, kind of. Now this is also spirit has your back, feeling abandoned, feeling like everything, making the decision that you're all, you're out there all by yourself and that nobody gives a flying fuck about you, that life is too difficult and hard, not wanting it to be difficult and hard. Almost like it's your short-sightedness making things more difficult for you. Or a sense of feeling very alone and having to live day to day or step by step, moment to moment, and not really being able to look very far in the future because you're in a position, especially financially, with Capricorn and Taurus energy here. It's like you don't have the luxury of being able to prepare for the future or look into the future. But then all of a sudden there's inspiration, and inspiration could be coming from those hardships that you've experienced in your life. But ultimately, there's inspiration here, a sense of deciding, fuck it, dude. Things are hard enough. They're not going to get any worse. I'm just going to take the risks. I'm just going to take some fucking risks. That's what I'm going to do. Bring my ideas to life and know my worth. Finally turning around your life by believing in who you are and realizing, you know what? Playing by somebody else's rules has not gotten me anywhere. So I'm just going to start making the rules up by myself. If I already feel alone and I've already feel disconnected, like who am I expecting to come save me? I've got to do it. This is a sense of being shocked into life and recognizing and realizing somebody or people finally recognizing or realizing your value. But you know what? It's not really about them, is it? It's about you. It's about you recognizing your worth and your value so that you don't have to worry about other people not recognizing your worth and value. And then act as if. So fake it till you make it. It's like that old adage, that sense of like, listen, maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm going to act every day as if I already am, thereby embodying the vibration that you want to live in, thereby creating the vibration you want to live in, thereby creating the vibration and actually making it a reality. This is that sense that, yeah, this is also a sense of something being hidden. Something sort of watching from the corner, hiding yourself, blending in, not being seen as you got your shit together. And then their spirit has a plan. So this has all been a part of spirit's plan, because spirit didn't want you to have all this bountifulness until you were ready for it. And ultimately there's a sense of divine timing coming across, and I like them really focus you. It's like you're being watched by the spiritual world. Think on your feet, seeing how you deal in situations that are not predictable, and you need places where a surprise is coming. A surprise. All of a sudden, a spiritual surprise, a spiritual breakthrough. But also, Sagittarius energy is the big picture. It's, once again, seeing the big picture. It's going from seeing only what's bam right in front of you, all the material stuff, the 3D limitations, to all of a sudden seeing outside of that, and broad and expanding your mind and philosophy, tapping into spirituality, tapping into philosophy. Okay, and then bam, the abundant universe provides. So it's through this sense of broad-mindedness and expansiveness and getting away from self-limiting beliefs that you're able to welcome in abundance. And this is 3D abundance and prosperity. Like it could very well be people have been looking for you and searching for you for a while. So there's this abundance and prosperity that's coming your way. The universe always had it in store for you. And it's ultimately saying, Sagittarius season, this is it. This is it. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. It's going to bring you a great deal of abundance. You are never alone. What is this? No, I don't accept any of these cards. Peace out. This is Otter Spirit. You are never alone. So a heart space, finding love. This is love. Love coming into your life. Love. Okay, let's go from there. Co-create with spirit. This and that are true. Finding a truth and recognizing a truth that you never realized before. All of a sudden opening your heart to something that seemed foreign or distant or dark to you. Opening up your heart to just open up your heart and open up your mind to something that you didn't see the beauty in before, but now you do. But loyal to what you love. This is your energy and Taurus energy. The miracles are endless. This sense of being right with who you love, what you love, feeling good about yourself, and abundance really starting to roll in, especially through, like, not just abundance, 3D abundance, but 3D abundance through loyal people, through people that you also know you can trust, people that you also know care about you. You could be in connection or partnership now with somebody that is helping you, a partner that also brings in a great deal of abundance into your life. This is all disconnection. And you know what? It's really interesting how I was like, no, this isn't us. This isn't meant for us. So I'm going to discard it and say, fuck it, because I ultimately think that's what we need to do with all the bad shit. We need to be like, fuck it, and discard it, because it doesn't have a place in our life anymore. And ultimately there's a sense if we keep entertaining it, it's going to keep coming into our lives. So we can't entertain it anymore. We've got to make the decision. You know what? This ain't us. And ultimately, this is Hawk. Let spirit be your guide. Messages coming in from the spiritual world. Messages coming in for you from somebody on high. So really interesting week that we're approaching, Cancerians. Let's get into the angel messages. Like I said, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now. There's a new Cancer video every single Friday between 5 and 6 a.m. Pacific time. That's California time. Also join me for my dailies, Monday through Friday. I do a daily tarot card reading over on my Instagram feed, which is born_without_boundaries over on Instagram. You can also subscribe directly to Vimeo if you want access to the extended videos a day early. So please do shoot on over there. And of course, the Vimeo link to the Vimeo Extended Cancer video is below, so please shoot on over there. But let's do these angel readings first. Angel card. Okay. Faith, faith, faith. And think global. This is think outside the box, think outside the square. Faith. Do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. Which means that if you're not in the midst of storm clouds and you see them rolling in this week, believe me when I say to you, Cancerians, they're bringing in good weather. Think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. That's interesting. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. Maybe the reason for your misfortune is because you have not been looking far enough outside of your comfort zone. This is a sense of look further. So ultimately, especially when it comes to love and romance, it could very well be that you've been so limited. You've been so obsessed with a specific person or a specific type. There's just a sense of as soon as you open up and broaden your mind and start to see beauty in other places, all of a sudden, bam, your soulmate is revealed to you. Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. Okay? Sacred source, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Sacred source, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your, okay. And I think it's because they just want to be like, they want to shake, I'm telling you right now, they want to shake us out of our comfort zone. They want to unclog our prejudices, unclog our obsessiveness, unclog our deciding that we've already decided. They want to like liberate us from that so that we can basically surrender to the divine, get us out of our comfort zone and push us into areas that are going, it's like spirits, like Cancers. You keep asking us for help. You keep asking us for a breakthrough. So you got to trust us and let us lead you to where those breakthroughs are, even if it's not where you have decided it's going to be. We know the way. We have that aerial perspective. Connect with spirit, connect with us, and follow, and your breakthroughs are going to come. Protection. You are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with invisible wings of light. So it's like you can do this. You can step outside that comfort zone. Determinate because you're protected. You're not going to be left alone. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. I think the biggest part about this week is that you're not going to be alone. You're not alone in this anymore, and you feel safer because of it. Let's figure out what that means. Let's get to the nitty-gritty and the dirty over in tarot. Guys, I will see you in the extended. The link is below.